recipe dizula.
Hey YouTubers, my name is Jacques and I am a photographer continuing on that mission to make something out of nothing. And today what I really wanted to talk to you about, and the theme of this video, is changing your mind midway through a photo shoot. Stay tuned. This photo shoot is a great photo shoot to show you guys how sometimes you can change your mind midway and decide to do something different in a photo shoot. I was shooting with a model named Morgane who's very, very athletic. So we wanted to do something that was extremely athletic and had an athletic feel to it. And when that happens and you photograph bodily curves, it is really a great approach to sort of go with flash, because you can control your light, decide which part of the body you want to shoot, which part of the body you want to accentuate. But it just so happened that I did this in a studio that has amazing windows and a lot of natural light. So I started off with a flash setup, but it ended up being a natural light photography photo shoot, and I just dropped everything else to do that. But first, we're gonna go upstairs and I'll show you the type of equipment I use for my flash photography photo shoots. So hey guys, really quickly, I just wanted to show you what I do use for my photo shoots. These are just lens hoods, and over here is the wireless mic system that I use sometimes when I do a behind the scenes and I want people to hear what I'm talking about. But let's get to the lenses and the cameras. Now, the first thing I wanted to show you guys was this. It's the 50 to 140. When I do photo shoots, studio photo shoots, I don't use this lens. I use this lens when I do fashion run and gun and I'm outside. It's a great lens. The quality is fantastic. When I'm outside doing street run and gun, I use it for that. What I really do use for the studio is this body right here. It's the X-T3. This body I really do like a lot. The other camera I use is the Fujifilm X-T30 right here. Now, I do use it as a secondary body, barely ever use it to actually shoot stills these days. I use the Fuji X-T30 mostly to film behind the scenes. Believe it or not, Fuji is just really kicking ass when it comes to the quality of what they do in video. And I like to have that camera just set up on the side to actually take some behind the scenes shots. The lens on there right now is a 23mm f1.4. And believe it or not, guys, I use this lens quite a bit in the studio. It's equivalent of a 35mm, so I can see myself using it quite a bit. The go-to portrait lens that I use is this right here. It's the 56mm 1.2 from Fuji. I use that a lot in the studio, a lot. This other lens right here is the 18 to 55 kit lens. I use this quite a bit, but I use it on the X-T30 to film just because of the fact that it has focal range that you can, is great for doing behind the scenes. I'm not a big fan of zooms in general, guys. You take a quality hit when you use a zoom just because it is a zoom. Fixed focals are better quality all the time compared to zooms. The other lens I have, the 35mm f2. Guys, this is a small lens. It looks like nothing, but it is a beast. And finally over here, the 16mm f1.4. This lens is just a gem, and I find myself using it in the studio quite a bit. The reason why I use it quite a bit is that I like to do shots from above the model, looking down, and the 16mm, 24mm equivalent, and the quality of that lens together, put those two things together, focal length and quality, and you get just amazing shots. That's about it for that kit. I have some plates here that I use for my tripod, batteries, and some cards, but that's about it of what I bring. Now the rest, all the reflectors, they're all at the studio. You'll see what I use as you watch the behind the scenes, so stay tuned.
You guys, just wanted to mention to you that this is the result you get when you use flash, but 10% of this photo shoot was flash and the rest was natural light. I'm just going to show you a bit of the flash setup, but most of it is natural light, and you can see how this whole photo shoot developed. So now it's time for what I like to call window magic, where you place the model in front of the window. You don't have to worry about too much. You just let the magic happen. Windows are the key. What is always so much fun about Windows is the fact that no matter what position the model takes in front of it, you're going to get something that's interesting. She can put her face forward in the window to get the light on her face, but she can also go back and have her face facing away from the light, and you're going to get backlights that are nice as well. So any way you approach a window will be a lot of fun and really cool. One of the bummers about Flash is that you're always stuck in one area and you always have that sweet spot in Flash that you have to deal with. Well, when you're with natural light, you don't have that sweet spot and you can play around and jump. And what's really fun is just getting different sort of lighting angles. Morgane is a hula hooper, so it is the perfect thing to be playing around with when you have natural light. So there was that photo shoot with Morgane. Here is the slideshow. Always fun to share my gear, my techniques, and my photography with you guys. Today we looked at a bit of my flash kit and how I just abandoned it. But one thing I do have to tell you guys is that I do have videos that talk about my flash kit where I actually use it. I will be leaving links in the description below. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget everybody, keep on making something from nothing.